welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariel. For those of you who don't know me, how you doing? And this is my boyfriend Kyle. Say hi.
Hi.
And today we're going to do a Q&A video. So on Instagram earlier this week, and also on the YouTube community tab, I had asked peeps, you know, if y'all had some questions, go ahead and ask them, and we're gonna answer them. So that's what that video is now, today, that you're seeing in front of you. Yes.
There you have it.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Hopefully. This
is Kyle's first, like, I guess this is your first official, like, video, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's start with
something easy.
Something easy. I'm gonna just go down the list, baby. Okay, what is the weirdest discovery you made about one another?
You wanna go first?
I got a second to think.
I can think of one.
You go first.
I mean one for you, from you for me, but that'll be a little sidebar later.
I'm curious.
Alright, so the weirdest thing, and this is a recent thing for me, is whenever she's playing video games, she does this weird little head tilt thing, like she's actually like looking under things.
Leave me alone.
And I never knew she did that until what, about a week ago?
I think so.
And that kind of threw me for a loop.
Y'all know, I just be really into the game. Like, I really feel like I'm in the world, you know? And when I'm playing the game, you know, you pan the camera to the right, like, I'd be looking, or I'd be trying to look around corners and stuff, like, ooh, what's behind that corner? Is there a monster? Ooh, what's over there? Like, oh, I can't see up in the sky. Like, oh, what's so weird? What's something weird? I feel like had this question been asked to me 3 months ago, I feel like I would have had like a list of things.
Wow.
But okay, so a little backstory. So I'm currently visiting in Italy right now. By the time you guys see this, I'll be back home in America. But my boyfriend lives in Italy. We do have a long distance relationship. Has been for 2.5 years, going on 3 in May, right? Yeah. And so I'm currently visiting him right now at his place, and this is the longest amount of time we've actually been together at the same, like in the same place. So I feel like we've like in these 3 months.
Yeah, before it was like 1 week here, 2
yeah,
weeks there.
Well, a week or two at a time, but now we've had like a solid 3 months straight together. And I feel like in the beginning when I first got here, I feel like there were like a lot of things that I would have, like, that I saw, and I'm like, and I feel like I nagged you a lot in the beginning.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? No. I feel like I was always like, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Why is this like this? You shouldn't do that this way. You should do this that way. Why? Maybe I'm just telling on myself, but.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I feel like 3 months ago, I would have had like a whole list of things, but now I feel like you've either A, done it the way I want it done, or B, I'm like used to whatever it is. What's weird? Ooh. Dang.
I got another one for you.
What?
Your like weirdness to like things that are wet.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like the shower current, for example, like the shower current touches her.
Shower curtain, don't touch me.
Yeah, she'd freak out over that.
I don't like touching wet stuff. I don't like, yeah, or like food like in the drain. I don't like touching wet stuff. Dang, I really can't think of anything.
That's because I'm normal.
No, you're not. It was weird. Okay, I can think of one thing. This is really random.
Oh no.
Okay, I don't know, maybe it's not weird, but it's weird to me because in my house growing up, this did not occur in my home. So the way you, I guess, how do you say, store your breakfast meats?
Breakfast.
Yeah, so, okay, so like
sausage and
yeah,
stuff?
like your sausage or like your bacon. So
I just eat that in the fridge.
Exactly.
I'm gonna eat it tomorrow.
Exactly. So I don't know. Is it weird? Maybe it's not weird, but I think it's weird. Like I think it's like gross because I just envision. Okay, let me back up. So for example, he'll buy a pack of bacon, you know, whatever, on Sunday. Monday morning, he'll open it, take a piece or two out of it to eat for breakfast on Monday, and then he just puts the pack back in the refrigerator.
Throw it back in there.
Like, he doesn't like wrap it up or anything.
It's baked. It's already wrapped.
No, it's not.
It's in its own little container thing. You just fold that over. Boop, it's sealed again.
It's not sealed again. The way you cut it, because you cut it you don't cut it where it can be resealed. You cut it like open.
No,
And so now it's like wide open.
No, it's
and like
fine.
in my mind, I'm envisioning all the bacteria that are on that meat just like inching their way out and just having a party like in the refrigerator. Dang, is that really it? Is that really the only weird thing I can think of about you?
That's because I'm not weird, babe.
You are weird.
I'm not.
Why's your shirt buttoned up so high? You look like a dork. Let your titties hang. How is it being a military person's partner? Okay, so that question's obviously directed towards me because I ain't in the military, but he is. And for me, honestly, I feel like I don't feel any different at this moment. I feel like it doesn't affect me like at the moment, with the exception of the fact that we're separated. But that's the only thing.
I mean, you grew up with, like, your dad was military too,
yeah.
so it's not like it's like something new to you.
True. Yeah, I did grow up, you know, military brat or whatever. I don't know. I feel it doesn't affect me at the moment. It doesn't affect me, especially because we're not married or anything. It'd be different. I think it would be a little bit different if we were married.
So you'd be a dependa.
Yeah. Because at that point, because as his girlfriend, like, I'm just like, I'm not anything. But I feel like if we were married, it would be different then because he would have to go different places, move, you know, every X amount of years probably. Yeah. And I mean, I would have to move too. And I feel like things would be a little bit different, like if we were married. But as of right now, as we are, yeah, I feel like it's just like dating anybody who wasn't in the military, with the exception of, like I said, we are long distance. And part of that was because I lived in Korea. Backstory for anyone new here, I lived in Korea for the past 5 years. That's where we met. And then he got stationed here in Italy. So like, yeah, and I chose to continue to stay in Korea. And I guess I'm still continuing to choose to stay in America. Am I choosing? I don't know. We just haven't decided to merge our lives completely yet. I guess that's the way to put it. Yeah. Okay.
One way to say it, yeah.
What languages other than English can y'all speak to each other?
Super sexy. German. I know a little German. She knows a little bit of German.
Not really at all. Not enough to speak.
No,
literally.
not at all.
I have an okay grasp of. I would say maybe like a low intermediate level of Korean language, and obviously fluent in English. That's my mother tongue.
Barely.
Shut up. Kyle.
I'm regularly big, but all I know is English. So
he is your typical American.
I don't know Korean, I don't know no Spanish, I don't know Italian.
No.
I don't know German anymore. I was
nothing.
partially fluent back in high school, but not anymore. I know like 10 words now, so.
Oh, and I know like 5 words, so we could speak.
It's the same sentence over and over and over again. There you go.
Kiss to Sabina?
I don't know. No. 9. I know you said, do you know Sabrina or Sabina, but my brain.
We speak BB to each other.
That's not a thing.
Yes, we do.
It's not.
You baby, why you lying? You don't want me to embarrass him in front of his new internet friends. But yeah, no, we just speak English to each other. We unseasoned, we unflavored. Well, one of us is. What is a food that one loves but the other hates? Ooh.
So
I feel like
so you hate it?
Yeah, I feel like I don't like a lot of things. So I feel like that'd be an easy question for you to answer, but for me, I don't know. What don't you like? I don't know, but you could probably make a whole friggin' 24 essay page. Wow, English. You could
Your mother tongue, by the way.
You could probably write a whole 24-page essay about all the foods that I dislike that you like. You like
So I love like burgers, for example. She's very like
meh
about
burgers or whatever. I don't dislike them, but I don't think I've ever been like, yo, I could really go for a burger right now.
I could.
That's like
Right
every other
now,
day.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't know how to answer that question, so yeah, sorry. Next question, will you guys be living together permanently moving forward? At some point in time.
Yes, this is all dependent, obviously, because as we previously stated, I'm in the military in Italy. She lives in the U.S. She can only be here for like 3-month stints. Like if 90 days, she can only be here for 90 days. She has to be gone for 90 days before she can come back. The only way that she could live here permanently is if we got married, which right now, obviously we're not. So
yeah. Or either if I like got a job or something,
Yeah.
like in Italy or something like that, then I could like stay here. But honestly, that just sounds difficult. That just sounds like hard work. Yeah.
Yeah, because we've looked it up, like even like her going to like school, like being on like a student visa.
Yeah.
But
it's not easy. So for people in America, specifically, who like to be like, if you don't like America, then just leave. Guess what? You can't just leave. That's not a thing. There are rules and regulations and visas to be had. You can't just leave. Because never mind. I'm not gonna go on an anti-American rant right now. Let me just stop. But that's for those of you who like to use the. Now, I'm sure nobody watching my channel says those types of things because we ain't like that around here, and we tolerant. Period. But it's for the others out there who like to use, if you don't like America, just leave. It ain't that easy, Bucko McGee. All right, next question. Baby soon?
Oh. Yeah.
No. No.
So our thing is what, like 3 years down the road is like when we're open to the idea.
Yeah.
But not right now. So like even though we've been together for 2.5, almost 3 years now, we haven't been like together. So we want to like I guess build that foundation first before we start throwing a little monster in the mix.
Yeah. At what moment did you realize this relationship will last?
The moment I set eyes on you.
Ew! You're gross. You a whole lie.
I said, ooh, that could last forever.
Ew, no way.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I feel like it was pretty early on though. It's really weird. So
we only knew each other for about a month.
If even you want to even say, like we met each other a total of 4 times, like before he left Korea. And we didn't really, I feel like we didn't really start talking like until after you left Korea. Like we knew each other, like we hung out with our friends, like our group of friends or whatever, 4 times. But it actually wasn't until like after he left Korea that we actually like started talking, like texting and stuff, like regularly, like every day and stuff. So yeah, our relationship started off kind of unconventional. Yeah, I think we have a very interesting story, which we will do a separate video on our whole how we met, like how we started dating, whatever story, whatever. But without going too like deep into it, yeah, I want to say like.
Wait, what was the question?
When did we realize that our relationship would last?
Oh.
So you left in May.
I left in May.
We started talking
like
in
the first
May.
week of May. We started like dating like May 30th.
It's like when we were like, all right, let's be boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever. The first moment, I thought like, yo, like this dude I can like rock with like forever, or at least a very long time. I want to say that was probably like during the summer. Like I want to say maybe like when did we go to the Philippines? Was that like July,
I think it was
August?
July, yeah. I'd say that's probably, it was like, yeah, it was shortly after I got to Italy at first. So probably like, I'd say mid to late June, early July for me.
Yeah.
So when we would be on the phone for like 6, 7, 8 hours sometimes.
So many hours.
She'd be up until like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Have to go to work at 9 a.m.
Which she needs at least 12 hours of sleep. So that's saying something right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, we just like vibed really well. Like we have like really similar, like we have a lot of like similar ideologies, like and I guess some of our interests, a lot of our interests line up.
Yeah.
We're both like really trolly and like annoying and like, oh, bull, you.
I don't ever troll you. Name the last time I trolled you.
The last time you trolled me, I can't think of it because you put me on the spot, but he's a whole troll. Bro, you messed with Clemente yesterday. You made a whole fake PlayStation.
That's Eddie though. That's not you. I don't troll you.
You're
I troll
such a
I get all my
liar.
trolliness out on everybody else, and I come home to you and have this caring, respectful, dignified.
You trolled me on Christmas.
Untrolly. Christmas is a week from now still. That doesn't make sense.
You trolled me on our Christmas. You put the box in the box.
Okay, but that's not a troll. It's
Yeah,
just like
it is.
a
Whatever.
a
don't
double
believe him.
surprise.
He's trolling right now by saying he's not trolling. This is an example. Wait a minute, yeah, this is an example of you trolling. But yeah, no,
Maybe summertime.
Yeah.
To answer your question.
Sorry.
Summertime.
Yeah, probably like 2-3 months in our relationship, I think, for us. Yeah. Is Italy your permanent place, or do you plan to move to other countries? Well, with Kyle being in the military, he goes where the military tells him to go.
Yeah.
Okay, for the next 10.5 years, he's at the mercy of the
But 4 more
United
of those
States
will
government.
be here. So
4 of those years are here. Wow, that's crazy. Dang, that's crazy.
yeah.
You did like half, well, not half of your, okay, you have half of what's
About
left of your career.
Third of my career will be here. Yeah.
That's crazy. So we'll be in Italy for 4 years. And then after that, who knows? That's a really good thumbnail. As far as like, going somewhere next, I would like to like go somewhere that's not back to the States. I would love to go back to Korea again, TBH, or maybe even Japan. I think that would be kind of fun. I've only been to Japan once, and it was for a few days, but I feel like it'd be a pretty cool place to like live, or at least for like a year at a time.
It'd be cold. It's very snowy, and you don't like the snow.
In Japan?
Yeah.
Only during winter, the fuck?
Okay. But still,
I'll be alright. What the freak?
I'm just throwing that one out there.
Or, I would also love to go live like on an island somewhere. I love islands, like tropical islands. Like, put me in Guam, or I really wish your drop went to Guam. Like,
Who you telling?
I would, or Hawaii.
Who you telling?
If we had to go back stateside, it would be Guam or Hawaii for me. That's where I would want to go.
Yeah.
Who gives the most thoughtful gifts? Me?
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you be out here, you got a whole backpack and little charger things. Like you give me stuff that like I don't realize I need, or like I guess need. I don't want to say want because that sounds like a DICK. But just things that I don't realize that are beneficial or like improve like quality, like the charger for example that you got the other day. Like I never would have thought to get like a wireless charger. So you definitely be out here thinking outside the box. Whereas she'll be like, oh yeah, I'd really like to have X, Y, and Z, and like and then I'll write it down real quick, and then like 3 months later, like I'll buy that for her. There's like no thinking, thoughtfulness on my behalf. So.
You've gotten things for me unexpectedly though, not anything that I've like requested before. Like,
The only thing I can think of ever is the Diva mug.
No, okay. So when I was in Korea, you sent me a silk pillowcase for my hair.
That's true.
I didn't ask for
that. You
that.
later threw away.
Because I moved back to the US.
That's a whole $40 silk
I didn't know
pillowcase.
it was, I didn't know it was $40. If I had known that, I would have kept it. I don't know. I just assumed it was like, I don't know, $12.99 or something. I'm sorry. And then he bought me another one to replace that one. You so sweet. All right, next question. What is the first baby's name if you guys give birth?
She gives birth.
I give birth. I originally chose a name for a girl. Originally I wanted to have if I had a girl, I wanted to name her Lena Grace, which is, what's the word? An homage. Is that the word?
I think it's homage.
Homage. An homage. Paying
tribute.
Paying tribute, I guess. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. To both of my grandparents. That's a name that I'm considering. Lena Grace.
Lena
Grace. It sounds like such a little southern name. Lena Grace. Get in here, Lena Grace. Why did you make the choice to move to Italy and not the other way around? It wasn't necessarily a choice that was made for. We have no choice, like I said. Kyle's in the military, so he has to go where they tell him to go. So at this point, I just have to follow him. Woe is me. Where did you meet? We met in Korea.
Itaewon.
Itaewon.
At a guest house.
We met through a friend of ours. Yeah, I mentioned that already, I think. Will you be moving permanently with your boo? Eventually at some point in time, yes. At this moment right now, it's a work in progress. Yeah. Is Kyle originally from the US? He is. Where's Kyle from?
I'm from Washington State. From I won't give out too much details, but Washington State originally, so.
Washington State on the whole other side of this USA of me. I rep Tennessee. Not that anybody asked where I was from.
Yeah, nobody.
I rep Tennessee. I'm from Tennessee, y'all. Shawnee's, who introduced y'all? And will she be giving a speech at the wedding?
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, Shawnee's introduced us, and absolutely, she could totally give a speech at our wedding whenever that happens. Do you guys plan on getting married? Yes, at some point in time. Yes, we do. And how are Kyle's sons adopting to you living with them?
So currently they're not here.
Yeah.
They're with their mom stateside. But they'll be here hopefully this coming summer for the following year at least. But previously you guys have gotten along pretty well. So she's been out here before when I had them the first year I was here. And then me and the boys also took one trip out there together.
Yeah. For about a week you guys came out?
It was about 2 weeks.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh. Dang.
I think. Maybe. It was a week or 2 weeks, one of the two. But yeah, no, they get along pretty well.
Yeah.
Whenever I FaceTime them, they're always happy to see her and stuff like that. So
yeah, they're good kids. My little soon-to-be step-childrens. Where did you guys meet? How long have you known each other? We met in Korea, and we've known each other.
I guess this April will be 3 years.
April will be 3 years? Okay. All right. April 2021 will be 3 years of us knowing each other. Yes. We've been together May would be 3 years that we've been together. So majority of our relationship, of our knownship, our friendship, our relationship has been romantic.
You worded that really weird.
So these are really good questions from Chicago Low here. Hey Auntie, how you doing? I feel like she's one of my internet aunties. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Sorry, this is a whole other tangent, but I feel like I've been like, you know, I've had this channel for like almost 10 years now. And a lot of people, a lot of like my like OG homies like been rocking with me for like years. And like, yeah, I don't know. There's just some people that I just really feel like we really out here like family, like internet family, like for real. I know it sounds so cheesy, like lame, corny, whatever, but I really feel like I got like little sisters out there or big sisters and like some aunties out there really like out here like this is one of my, I feel like this is one of my aunties. I don't even know how old people are, but I don't know, just sometimes I just
get that vibe.
Feel like, okay, this is an older woman and she my auntie, so shout outs to you. Shout outs to all my aunties and my nieces, not my nieces, my sisters out there. Yeah, I feel like that's because I feel like that ties into our at least on
really a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, how we met story or whatever. So I think I'm gonna save these questions. These questions will be answered later. Yeah. When you say I love you, that's one we can answer now.
So she said first.
Did I?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We've had this discussion before.
Oh, I forget. You know my memory. I be forgetting stuff.
Oh, because it was on your way to...
Was I was in the Philippines? Oh, I remember I said I like... What did I say? Like... I think I was being really cheesy, but like really corny. Like I think in the beginning, like I would like say like, oh, I like you, right? And then like eventually I was like, okay, well, I just want to say, I think I was getting on a plane, and I was like, just in case I die, I just want to let you know that I love you, like, and I like put a percentage. I was like, I love you, like 40% or something like this.
Well, she said it first. I don't know when I said it. I don't know if I
remember when you said it. I was back in Korea, because I remember I was on the phone. We were on the phone.
Oh, you were asleep.
And I fell asleep. Well, at least you thought I fell asleep. And then you were like,
I was trying to slide it in.
Yeah, he wouldn't wait till
that way. If she ever accused me of never saying it, I'd be like, oh no, there's this one time I just weren't awake during it, so.
So that was, I think that was probably shortly after like our trip to the Philippines. But if you want to count me saying I love you a certain percent as
yeah,
that counts.
Yep.
Okay. I guess I said it first, and I said it probably like month 3.
Yeah.
Kyle said it back. But you also said it in percentage form too. You were like, oh well, I love you.
You got proof in your phone?
You know that I accidentally.
That's crazy.
You know that I accidentally deleted our chat.
Crazy. I don't have it on this phone because it's a new phone.
Well, I guess we'll never know. Dang. What's the best conversation you had that was so deep it awakened your mind?
I don't think I've ever had a conversation that deep in my entire life.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not that deep of a person. I feel like, I don't know if I've had one like that either. Let alone, we had a super deep open mind, we've talked
about like future goals and stuff like that, like what we want, like expectations of each other, and like what we want with our lives and
you know, our relationship and our future and stuff. We've had really like meaningful conversations and stuff like that. I don't know if it's a mind awakening.
Yeah, I mean, I got a smooth brain, so can't have too much of an awakened experience.
No, we've definitely had deep conversations though about kids and the future and goals and all that jazz. So yeah, that's another place where like we like line up like with what we want, like all of our stuff like lines up. So yeah. That goes back to when I was like, all right, this relationship gonna last because we got the same goals, same ideas, same thing. What was that face?
Nothing.
All right, I think that's everything. If I missed any questions, my bad. Just have to ask them again in another video, I guess. Kyle, you have class like now, so you gotta go. So on that note, let's end this video, shall we?
We shall.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed and learned a little bit about us. And yeah, thanks for watching. And like, comment, subscribe, bro.
What is wrong with you?
Bye.